apaan sih ini? Ih. Broadcast. Aneh-aneh ini anjir. Nggak usah screen capture, nggak usah aneh-aneh. Broadcast ya. Nah, itu apaan anjing di belakang gua kok di capture, what the fuck? Apa sih itu? Jaket lo, goblok, di capture kayak gitu. Oke. Segini udah di OBS gua video capture. Oke, ini dulu. Apaan sih tai? Ish. Apaan sih? Ih. Ini kamera tai anjing. Oke, berarti gini terus bisa. Biasanya. Bodoh amat. Tai kotok emang. Apaan coba kayak gini? Ih. Bro, yang bener lah bro. Ini. Bro. Bentar guys. Source kamera berisi bodo amat. Lu capture ke sini, gue gak mau tahu ini. Ih. Nah. Terus gue ganti gini. Gue balikin. Halo. Bentar ini. Gimana sih tai kotok lah ini? Mana sih? Ini kan gamenya, kamera. Oh my god bro, ini loh ada screen capture, ini ganggu banget. Ih. Bukannya belum mandi mas tem, baru balik. Dan ini kamera gak mau nyala-nyala, anjing lah. Benci gua. Gak jelas anjing. Masa gue main gini? Aneh. Ntar gue coba restart ini. Broadcast. Nah. Terus di sini. Di OBS-nya ini loh nggak nyala loh, anjing benci banget gua. OBS. Oke, bentar gue betulin kamera dulu. Ntar ini kalau gue stop streaming, ntar berhenti dong streamingnya. Dan gue mau nge-restart ini, mau nge-restart OBS. Nggak keluaran. Nggak gitu dong. Kenapa kok di flip sih? Kenapa di flip woi? Astagfirullahaladzim. Bentar. Ini harusnya bisa gini. Configure video. Kita zoom. Harusnya bisa zoom. Gimana sih? Oh my god. Apaan sih kamera tai. Gak bisa di zoom anjir. Bro. Apa rotation data komputer? Nggak usah aneh-aneh kamu. Gimana sih? Iya, tapi bukan ini, bukan Nvidia broadcast. Aduh, salah. Terus oke, top ya. Ini loh, kenapa kok di flip sih? Sumpil. Order, set color, transition, filter properties, audio video filter, effect. Oh bukan. Ini scroll sharpen, shutter scaling, aspect ratio. Beda apa, Master? Beda moodnya beda ya. Kalau moodnya beda ya pasti karena ini kamera tai bikin mood jelek ini. 125. Berarti ulasnya gini terus range-nya 75 kameranya taruh sini Nah, kayak begini. Udah gini ya. Lupa gue anu pula ini. Mikrofon. Nah, oke. Gue cuma bingung ini kenapa kok Nvidia broadcastnya nggak bisa sih. Gue masih coba-coba nih broadcast. Aduh anjing, ketarik anjing. Source kamera SPG, iyalah, bego. Bentar, coba gue giniin. Nope. Bodoh amat. Udah bodoh amat gini ya. Terlalu ke kanan ya. Nggak di sini bodoh amat saya streaming malam ini. The sheer power of human will, gue akan streaming. Nah, soalnya kan muka gue gising ke sini ya, ke sini. Masa gue main pindah sini maybe biar agak masuk akal. Coba ya, kita lihat apakah menutupi HUD.
Battery 90%.
Kalau di sebelah sini itu nanti cat-nya kan di situ. Kita coba ke EDZ. Oke, so kali ini Di stream ini gue akan ngelakuin makanya gerah anjing, AC belum gue nyalain. Apakah nutupin? Are you in the way? Aduh. Kan ada ya masalah facecam di kiri anjing. Ini kursi juga rusak. Buffnya gak kelihatan anjing. Oh my god bro. Buffnya gak kelihatan. Bentar, sabar. Ini soalnya kok ke flip sendiri cuy. Bingungnya ini loh. Kok ke flip sendiri coba. Scroll. Ayah bro gak usah di... Scaling, aspect ratio, image mask, HDR tone, crop key, chroma. Gak ada yang normal apa gitu, gak usah di flip. Ini soalnya di flip anjir. Properties. Gak usah. Flip vertikal, what the fuck. Capture audio, use custom audio, color space, blah 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 blah. I don't give a shit. Untuk mic, ini udah bener kan? Udah bener. Kok di flip sih? Sumpil gue bingung loh. Kenapa kok di flip dari YouTube-nya? Bukan dari YouTube-nya sih, dari OBS-nya. Transform, oh ini flip frozen. Nah, kan normal goblok. Oke. Oke, gue salah karakter. Gue ganti karakter. Apa sih bang? Change karakter. Sebelum itu kita lihat di sini stream di voice inputnya gue pakai Vivine, voice output di Logitech. Kayak soalnya nanti yang akan kita lakuin butuh namanya komunikasi. Oh nanti kan DPS ya. Kalau DPS ini lo masukin aja lah. Transfer the world. Bait and switch. Butuh bait and switch gak sih? Maksudnya butuh precision kayaknya enggak. Kecu terus secondary weapon secondary energy weaponnya kita pakai bingung gua gini ya. Nah, activity yang akan kita lakukan malam ini butuh yang namanya koordinasi dan gue udah tulis di sini. Mana ya? Nah ini Dual Destiny. Light and Dark subclass for roles, prismatic auto assign, light assign, buff, middle buff, kayak Light Reader, Dark Shooter. Dual plates, bla 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 bla, kayak to place light and dark align enemies, drop modes of light to see VOTD symbols by the light plate. Light player need to read symbols. Ini gua udah tulis loh sampai puzzle-nya. In order, harmonic sundering buff to shoot clock. Shoot button that is active for both. Double kalau refraction. Oh, oke. Oke. Dan karena itu Destiny itu ya mereka ini ada call outnya sendiri dan banyak yang resmi gitu. Jadi kita di sini akan buka yang namanya Destiny 2 apa namanya, Vow of the Disciple. Ini nama raidnya. Symbols. Nah, di sini ada simbol-simbolnya. Nah, ini nih. Mana ya yang official tuh yang mana ya? Ini kan dari IGN, terus ini dari Polygon. Ascendant Plane, Black Garden, Commune. Commune itu, oh ya, oke, berarti ini yang secara resmi, yang banyak orang agree with. Nah, di sini kan banyak simbol-simbol nih. Nah, ini nanti kita harus meng-call out nanti, simbolnya Ascendant Plane gitu nanti di aktivitas yang akan kita lakukan. Nah, maka dari itu, ini gue taruh di monitor atas sebelah sini, Nah, oke. Apa yang kita lakukan? Kita akan ke The Pale Heart. Pale Heart atau mana ya? Gue lupa. Oh iya, Pale Heart. Oh, bukan. Ke Pale Heart. Ke sini. Fireteam Finder, Search, apa namanya? Exotic Mission, Dual Destiny. Nah, kita join orang ini. Kita accept dari sini. Oh ya kan, udah otomatis join. Oke, kita join. Kelihatan gak ya? Oke. Check. Hello? Oh iya, equipment lock ya? Oh, bukan equipment anu nih. Ini. Apa? Subclassnya yang di lock. Kalau jatah-jatahnya kita boleh ganti di situ nanti. Salah. Nah, gue gini aja lah. Resurrection dan ini buildnya belum tertata dengan bagus. This will be tough. Gua lupa. Padahal itu build cuma untuk gue testing doang, malah gue pakai. Hehe. Gue dapat apa? Nah, gue dapat darkness nih. Dia ada dua nih teman-teman, ada light, ada darkness. Teman kita dapatnya light dan gue dapatnya darkness. Nah, nanti ada role-nya masing-masing. Darkness sama light itu role-nya ngapain begitu. Kalau nggak salah gue ini darkness nanti di encounter pertama kayaknya yang baca deh. Baca simbol-simbol. Bukan. Darkness itu, bentar gue buka dulu tuh yang tadi mana gue. Malah gue tutup. Nah. Aku lupa tidak pakai buildku yang bagus. Saya lupa. Berat nih. Ini gue udah minum kopi loh, kenapa mata gue perih ya? Bukan perih sakit sih, kayak ngeperih ngantuk gitu loh. Bang, jalan lah bang. Yang ini, oh ini yang light. Yang darkness itu sebelah sini. Bro. Nah, gue di sini. Oke, first puzzle tuh light reader dark. Oke, berarti gue nembak dulu nanti. Apa tuh bang nembak-nembak maksudnya? Nah, nanti si Siren itu teman kita nanti dia nanti mau call out ini nih, call out simbol-simbolnya ini. Nanti dia bilang gue, lu nembak skor, lu nembak witness gitu. Nah, gue nanti nembak-nembak simbol-simbolnya yang muncul, yang dia omongin gitu. Nanti ada banyak simbol tuh, gue harus nembak simbolnya yang sesuai yang di call out sama si Siren ini. Dan ini jujur aja ini misi ini adalah dulu nightmare-nya orang introvert ini. Soalnya maksimal, bukan maksimal sih, standarnya Fireteam Destiny 2 itu kan 3. Nah, di Dual Destiny ini cuma 2. Begitu. Sorry bro, I cannot hear you. Can we do chat? Aduh anjing, mati gua. Text chat Fireteam. Yo, can you hear me? I cannot hear you, bro. So, if we can use a text chat. Dia bisa ngechat nggak sih? Waduh, dia dari PS. Wah. Dia dari PS, dia nggak bisa ngechat. Aduh. Aduh, dia dari PS, cok. Wait. Aduh. Open setting. Social, bukan dari sini. Oke. Fleet itu, nah Doritos, mana Doritos? Knowledge itu, knowledge, oke, brain. Knowledge, brain. Aku salah kelas. Kenapa gue gak bisa denger suaranya loh? Padahal gue udah bener loh ini voice output. Nah ini nih subclass yang gue bisa survive dimanapun. Salah, bukan. Sounds and music, focus, keyboard, video, gameplay, opacity, bukan, social. Baji, voice chat on, team voice chat. Voice chat on loh. Gua beli kopi ya. Tapi masih aja kayak ngantuk. Oke, gue darkness lagi.
Just as you've been lied to. Light and dark. Witness and traveler. Always doubled. Always.
Nah, gue kalau ini bisa survive nih kayak gini nih.
Grand game. Well, I've had enough of their games. Haven't you? Let's break their rules together.
Aduh. Banyak banget tuh. Tai. Benci gua yang bikin shield itu. Jadi kan gue survive. By the way, ini streamnya mah ya, ding. Nah, ini kan easy mode. Oke, kita harus bunuh naiknya itu biar muncul ininya, apa namanya, simbolnya. Apa punya dia ya? Gue lupa. Lagi. Mana dah? Oke, you know what? Jujur, gue belum pernah jadi darkness anjir. Dari dulu gue jatuh kan. Simbolnya nggak keluar sih? Gue lupa. I forgot everything about this activity. Fleet, plane. Oh, astagfirullah. Itu loh yang iya 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 iya. Gue inget. Gue lupa kalau harus. Nah, ini loh baru keluar. Dia bilang fleet. Fleet terus plane. Plane itu ascent dan plane berarti. Mana bosnya? Gak berani lo tadi yaudah. Fleet terus plane. Nah, sekarang gantian gua. Kan tadi dia tuh yang baca. Sekarang gantian gua. Oh, reloadnya 70 tahun. Wow. Gue kenapa kesini ya? Ya Allah. Aneh-aneh anjing. Bro, semuanya lama banget. Kan gue bisa lihat dari sini ya. Jangan jatuh, babi. Ah. Aneh-aneh anjing. Mana orangnya? Five. Santai bro, gue agak lama nih. Soalnya gue baru aja main lagi. Halo Mas Galang. Itu terakhir apa? Fleet. Let's go. Nah, sekarang gantian gue lagi. Gue cuma lupa spot-spotnya ini loh. Yang hitam kan berarti spawnnya harusnya di sini kalau saya ingat gue. Oh, gue ingat di mana? Gue ingat di mana? Gue gak ingat ding. Oh my lord. Oh bener ding, bener. Iya ini yang dari knowledge itu berarti brain. Matilah, bro. Knowledge. I got you, bro. Lane. Mana item-itemnya? Mana item-itemnya? Oh. Plane. Oh my god, bro. Plane. AC dan plane belum keluar anjing. Mana AC dan plane belum keluar anjir. Mana sih AC dan plane? Ascend dan plane. Cuma ada dua, adanya fleet sama plane fleet. Baru keluar anjing. Oke, harus berurutan ya, guys. Kita ambil dulu ini, jangan lupa. Apa tadi? Fleet. Oh my god. Ditarik-tarik terus anjay. Stop. Nah, itu gampang. Lupa. Gue lupa ambil. Stop itu ya ini, kotak ini. Nah. Selesai encounter 1. Dia juga warlock toh. Gue darkness gak terbiasa cuy. Gue biasanya dapat light. Kemana bang? Sini bang. Ya, untung. You okay, Bray? Bray is dead. Oke bro, gua revive lo. 10 menit cukup lah. Gop. Oke. Kanan bang. Sini. Oh, my lord. Aduh. Nah ini ya teman-teman ya. Gue kan udah tahu jalan nih. Karena gue udah tahu jalan, gue tahu harus kemana. Tapi sebelum itu Sebelum gue tahu jalannya, kita harus nyari sendiri, cuy. Nah, kalau itu baru gue tahu. Gue baru tahu kalau itu. Ngancurin kristalnya bisa nambahin waktu. Itu gue baru tahu literally pas sekarang ini. Aduh. Warlock nih gak bisa lompat anjir. Di Destiny 2 ini per kelas itu beda-beda lompatnya, teman-teman. Kalau Warlock ini mereka kayak kayak cuma melayang gitu dong. Kalau si Hunter lompat biasa kayak jump, double jump gitu. Kalau Titan kayak thruster gitu sih. Kayak thruster didorong gitu. Propulsion. Kalau Warlock ini cuma melayang cuy. Makanya tadi kalau gagal jumping ya udah. Tujuan Anda rock bottom. Uh. Si dia tahu nih kemana aja anunya. Tuh. Oh, yap. Kelemahan Warlock, gak bisa lompat. Sampai mana dia? Waduh. Dia di mana sih? Bentar, karena kan dia di situ. Gua coba ini aja dah. Gua coba social public show all. Harusnya gini. Gua udah baca kiri loh ini. Gak bisa. Emang dia yang gak ada suaranya ini berarti. Mana sih? Oh, atas. Oh iya ya, ada encounter ini dulu cuy. Fuck off. Nah, ada ini dulu. Kok bisa sih bang? Biar cepat sini, gue revive sini. Lah, dia kemana cuy? Dia mau ngambil ini kah? Dia mau kemana sih? Gue coba lihat. Lo mau kemana? Mana sih? Mana? Abang satu ini mau kemana? Mau ke sini. Terus? Gua bingung loh dia mau kemana. Soalnya jalannya nggak ke sini. It's here. Follow me, bro. Ternyata dia cuma lupa jalan aja. Kalau tahu gitu kan ikut gua. Gua kira dia mencari secret apa gitu kan. Nah, kita berdua harus nginjak ini. Dan Jalannya beda-beda. Untuk buka jalannya kita berdua harus berdiri di plate-nya masing-masing. Dia kan light, gue dark. Nah, terus kita naik, gue naik ke sini, terus ke sini, lurus ke sini. Mana ya? Terus oh di atas ini. Nah, ada musuh. Go here. Terus kita ke warlock gak bisa lompat. Dan kita berdua ini ganti posisi. Dia sebelah kiri dan gue sebelah kanan sekarang. Oke, bentar, gue revive. Gimana dia? Goblok. Bego. Ditelepon tiba-tiba. Oke. Warlock ini benci banget ke Warlock anjing. Dia nggak bisa lompat. Gak usah bro. Ini dia juga Warlock soalnya. Warlock nih. Hih. Emosi gua mainnya. I hate Warlock. Tai. I hate Warlock. I hate Warlock. I hate Warlock. Udahlah pakai jalan yang normal lah. Nah. Huh. You can hear me, right? Check, lo. Nah, gue yang nembak nih sekarang tuh ada. Ini kan jam ya teman-teman. Jadi 10 sampai 2 aja berarti. Soalnya nggak ada 11 sama nomor 11 sampai nomor 1 itu nggak ada. Dan nanti keluar musuh gede. Harus kita bunuh. Dia nyala nomor 10, 6 sama 9. 10, 6, 9. Oh ya udah berarti. Berarti gue yang nembak. Kenapa? Karena gue gak bisa call out. Call out dia kurang cepet. butuh buff dari ini teman-teman. You have the buff. Turret gue jatuh. Ini orang namanya tebel. Udah gitu habis lagi pula ini gua. Seven, eight, 10. Kok dia bisa tahu dah? Tujuh, 8, 9. My bad. Oh, oke. Dia pakai cara lain. Oke. Gue paham. Oke. Dia justru nge-call out yang mati, teman-teman. Kalau gue biasanya yang nyala. Yang nyala kebanyakan soalnya. I see. 6, 7, 8. 6, 7. Gua lupa anjing. Berarti punya dia yang mati itu 6, 7, 8. Enam, tujuh, 8. Ah, fuck. Gue lupa sih. I forgot how to do this. Punya dia yang mati itu 6, 7, 8. Tapi punya gua nyala semua 6, 7, 8-nya. Gua lupa. 6, 7, 8 kan ya? Enam, tujuh, 8. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. No cap. Soalnya ada berbagai cara teman-teman yang bisa dipakai di sini. Makanya gue bingung. Wah. The shoot clock. Shoot both that is active for both. Soalnya tadi dia kalau tiga-tiganya aktif semua, cuy. Ini sih yang paling, yang gue paling bingung, gue lupa caranya. 4, 5, 7. Berarti ini kan 4, 5, dan 7. Punya gue nyala. Soalnya. Waduh. Empat, 5, 7 punya dia. 4, 5, 7. 4, 5, 7. Ini 4. Wah, gue lupa anjir. Empat, 5, dan 7. Ah, soalnya gak ada mic-nya ini. Mic-nya mati. Punya gue 1, 2. 1, 2, 6. 10, 9, 8 on. Nah, itu bener 1. Satu, 2, 10 untuk dia nyala. Susah. Komunikasinya nggak bener, coy. Hah? 1, 2, 10? 12? Bro, gak ada 12 lah. Ah, nggak bisa, cuy. Dia malah left. Oh damn. Lumayan. Gue create lah Exotic Dual Destiny. Title Calling All Guardians. You be friendly. Dah gini way. Make required. Voice chat itu on loh, push to talk on, team voice channel auto. Bentar, gue baca lagi. Shoot button that is active for both. Hello? Cuma ada 9 ya? Gimana sih? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yo, you have a mic? To shoot clock. Shoot button that is active for both. Ya kan? Berarti tadi itu call on-nya kan berarti ada. Kalau misalnya 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Harusnya 10 nomor kan ya harusnya ya. Anjing gue lupa. Kita lihat beliau pakai apa. Oh bukan. Kok gue lupa sih? Shoot button that is active for both. Satu, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Masa cuma ada 9 nomor sih? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I forgot.
A long time ago, there were 3 sisters. A voice in the dark.
Ini kalau punya clan gampang banget ini teman-teman. Kalau on-nya sama, cara pikirnya sama. Kalau orang random, harus mic-nya nyala ini. Gue dari tadi dapat orang yang nggak punya mic cuy. Ada mic-nya sih tadi orangnya, tapi entah kenapa nggak bisa kedengeran suaranya.
Enough of their games, haven't you? Let's break their rules together.
Udah 1 jam loh, gue belum selesai loh. Ini, quest ini. Kalau ini nanti juga gagal, gue bakal main ini dulu deh. Main dungeon dulu. Push, sakitnya. Padahal setelah itu, setelah encounter yang tadi itu, yang bingungin tadi gue itu lebih gampang loh padahal. Cuma gue lupa semua anjir ininya, call outnya. Entah kenapa. Pan. You good? Friend request, oke terus. Mau apaan lu, nggak gue mau ngapain? Lah, the fuck? Gue di invite malah. Ini kopi gak berefek anjir. Mau apa bang? Ini kok di invite saya? Versus chill ini betul. Ini dapat dari mana ya? Oh, dapat dari ini. Oh, dari sini deng, dari Revenant deng. Dari season ini. Dapatnya gimana ya? Soalnya chill click bait and switch cuy. Envious Arsenal. Wah. Wah. Wah, ini sih god roll, cuk. Ready when you are. Lah. Ngapain? Gue kira dia bukan punya checkpoint apa gitu. Ini orang maunya AP. Wajib request public show notification show. Voice chat on, push to talk on, manual opt-in. Text chat, background game. Gak nyari suaranya. Ini suaranya orang. Build when focus, sofa, controller, bukan keyboard. Push to talk T atau ini. Oke. Ini orang maunya apa? Gua bingung sama nih orang. Gua bingung. Ini orang maunya apa? Experience requested. Looking at farming. Oke, bentar. Kita tunggu 3 menit. Kalau misalnya 3 menit orangnya nggak datang, kita cari lagi. Oke. Gue mau baca ini dulu, coy. You know what? YouTube. Nah, ini on lagi orangnya.
The exotic class items are here, which will drop 12 and 1. So starting on the right,
Hello? No shit. Hah? Control panel. Terus hardware and sound. Terus sound. Default device-nya udah loh. Hello? Okay, check. There's no sound, dude. What the heck? What's wrong with this game? Voice chat on. Hello? God damn it, what's wrong with my game, dude? Bisa-bisa gue tidak nge-stream sambil crashing. In the Destiny 2 Discord. Semoga aja orangnya di Destiny 2 ya. Di Discord Destiny 2. Biar gampang. Ntar gue buka Discord dulu, terus gue ke atasin. Mana ya? Nah, ini Destiny 2. Gampangnya di sini sih. Fire team. PC LFG. Duh. The game. Alright. Oh, restart. Cek. Oke, restart dulu. Eh. Gue sambil dengerin caranya.
And going clockwise, it would be 2 all the way around to the left at 10. You could also name these 1 through 8 if that's easier. Now, this seems left at 10. You could also name
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh ya, cuma ada 9 anjir. Aku yang goblok, salah ngitung. Aku yang goblok, salah ngitung. Ternyata gini teman-teman. Nah ini nih, kelihatan kan? Cruxnya itu ada 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ada 9. Tetapi gua ngitungnya tadi ada 10. Check. Hello? Man, it's the same, man. There's no sound. Hold on. Kenapa ya voice chat on. Cek. Speaker benar. Open microphone, push to talk. Sabra. Kok bisa ketiduran, Mas Tem? Discord 2 ini simple sih cara nyarinya sih. Cuma you know what? Gua ubah dulu foto gua. Banyak foto gua nih di sini. for my privacy. All alhamdulillah. Mana tadi ya? Streamer mode. Oh ini streamer mode. Enable. Wumpus. Found it. Bentar, kalau gitu gua di sini push to talk ya. Cek. Whoops. Salah. Cek. Hello. Gua bikin push to talk. Dan gua di Destiny ini dia lupa password, keren, anjay. Goblok. Gua reset semua kan tuh. Fire, reload, auto melee, charge melee. Class ability super, super F ya ininya. Ganti Z. Jadi biar gak gampang pencet. Switch weapon 4, open director. The Last Destiny City. Masuk aja lah. Kita masuk ke sini. Oh iya, tapi Discord gua yang masih ini. Bentar. Discord. Udah belum? Push to token? Oke. Oke. Hello? Oh shit, you're lagging here. Check, hello? Ini kayaknya karena gue live gak sih kayaknya sih. Gue live jadi gue lag apa gimana ya? Hmm. I think I'm the one lagging. I forgot I can use the this in my country.
I don't know.
Oh bro, you're lagging. Waduh, PSQ lagi. Ini karena gue nge-live gak sih? PC. Finish. That's too bad. Other people. Dah, gue udah keluar loh. Oke. Pressure on the apa namanya itu? Oke. Sorry guys, jadi lama banget gini. Oke, kita looking for dulu. Search other exotic mission, dual destiny. Communication language Mandarin, gak bisa gua. Destiny. Temen gue on gak ya? Gak main dia sih. Kenapa pesan dia masih di sini? Nyo. So, bagaimana kabar kalian? Nungguin lama banget asem. Apa gue Warlords Ruin dulu apa ya? Warlords Ruin Dungeon. Tuh kan di sini banyak. Mic not required. Yo an Leo. Kenapa ya punya gue kok nggak bisa ada suaranya? Social. On default. Jatuh lagi. This about to be the most boring stream yang pernah gue lakuin. Lama di sini. Masalahnya ini loh. Nah, cek. Bukan. Other exotic dual destiny. PC preferred unit. Kenapa ya? Padahal gue udah setting udah sesuai. Di sound, di choose. Also there's bukan. Kesini ini mah jadi troubleshooting anjir. Sound. Di default loh, default. Coba ya gue restart ya. Siapa tahu setelah gue restart gini. Soalnya tadi tulisannya bukan default communication ini soalnya. Sound. Kita buka lagi. Nah, di sini loh set defaultnya ini ternyata default communication device. Tuh kan. Aduh, salah baca, jangan. Configure. Bukan. Udah lah. Why I forgot how to play. Dan kenapa ada communication issues. Master Dungeon. Warlock. Search exotic dual destiny. Gue bikin ya lah. Other exotic dual destiny. Oke, create listing. Kasar. Yes, close. Gue lupa something. Create other exotic dual destiny. Mic required. Communication language English. Title, let's play together. No experience necessary karena gue bisa ngajarin. Gue lihat lagi di sini. Kungro karara atama minagite yukuna takasa nakani imahane ga haita naraba koyami karo saraba tobidatte yuku kanata kungro karara atama minagite lupa. Nasukashi yatata kaza ashimoto ni mahaita saita naraba koyami karo saraba tobidatte yuku kanata Nando date ikiru. Omaya kimi no naka. Ota no raya mimi no naka. Mune no oku ni tsuteru melody. Prismane. Hello? Oke, kita summon dulu. What's up, dude?
How's it going?
I'm good, how are you?
Pretty good. Just doing this for my hunter.
Akhirnya ada suara cah-cah. Oke. Push to talk, kita ganti.
Starting on you.
Alright, I'm launching it. Akhirnya ada suaranya. Ternyata harus default communication device, teman-teman. Jangan lupa.
Also, don't mind me using last words. Surprisingly, pretty powerful in PvE now.
Dude, I haven't used last word like in what, like 3 years?
In PvE now, like there was a while back there was a bug that made it stronger and that made it a bit more powerful, and Bungie decided to keep the power boost in PvE but not in PvP. Fair enough.
So it does more damage, or does it do something different?
It does a lot more damage in PvE now, especially when you're using Lucky Pants.
Oh shit, I should try that.
A voice in the darkness put a
Especially
lie
using
in
Lucky
their
Pants.
hearts, and they've acted on it since. Just as you've been lied.
So, small confession, I kind of forgot how Encounter 2 works.
Witness and traveler, always
Me
double,
too.
always pitted against each other in some.
I guess we're in the journey together.
Yes.
Well, I've had enough of
Might
their
come back, you know?
games, haven't you?
Because the last time I did this mission was in Season of the Echoes.
Yeah, it was just called Echoes. Let's just call it Echoes.
Oh yeah, right, forgot.
Right. The last season was Wish.
So when's the last time you played this this mission?
Watch it. Oh, never mind. Listen, they reworked Monkey Pants so that it doesn't like go into cooldown when you stow it.
Is it like an actual buff or like a bug?
Like this. Did you see that?
That's pretty sick.
Like an actual buff. Like it was just a raw damage buff. Like the bug gave it a raw damage buff, but Bungie kept the damage buff. And with Monkey Pants, it does tons more damage. Like $50,000 to the head. Not dollars. 50,000 like points to the head. I guess like the grim.
That's basically a heavy weapon then.
Pretty much. But it's a hipfire weapon, so, you know, risk and reward.
What do you think of this season? I mean, episode.
It's definitely less FOMO inducing, I'll put it that way. Like, it definitely feels more special at your time, so if you feel like grinding or whatever. I'm just here to play the game, not really to get stuff. Well, if I get stuff, good.
Me too, actually.
That's kind of my philosophy. I'm here to play, and if I get stuff, good. Oh, did you see that?
What happened? Did you just one-shot an enemy?
I just more like, I more like steamrolled an enemy with, I more like steamrolled the enemy with a yellow bar ogre with last word.
You're making me want to try that thing now.
I'll look for the darkness ones. Dur.
Need to tough stuff the last word from my vault.
I guess you could say undust.
Fuck yeah, undust.
I'm hoping to get the catalyst that turns into first curse. You wanna play D1?
Me no. Unfortunately.
So yeah, long story short, first curse was a first curse was an exotic can that was basically like the long range cousin of like the last word. So essentially what it does was, like, when you ADS, it has better stability and range. When you get a precision kill, it refills the magazine and grants additional range and stability.
Nowadays, that sounds like a perk you would get in a gun, you know?
Well, that was the perk of the gun. It was called First Curse was the one that refills and gives extra range. And the last and Deadshot was the effect that you get when you ADS. In here, Rizqullah?
Yeah, hold on. I'm just... Oh shit, yeah, the time. I reset my keybind recently, so I was putting it back.
11 minutes, perfect.
Okay, we got tower.
Wait a sec. Oh, there's a darkness like night up here. Oh, never mind, I got it. It's Earth.
Yeah, I forgot last time too. Was I supposed to see it, but I forgot to pick up the moat.
Well, I got boat, yeah.
Okay, so we got tower and then Samathun.
Behind that. Oh, tower, back so soon. What's the matter? Didn't miss the Samathun?
Yeah, hold on. Stand by. I'll get both first. I'll get both of the mods.
Yeah, just getting like overwhelmed. There you go.
Okay, so... Whoops.
Kill.
Yeah, it changed.
How are you supposed to know what the right ones are?
Yeah, I read them out.
Okay. Okay, that makes much more sense. Okay, can you read them out?
Yep, the first one is give.
First I need to get the second mode.
Yeah. Nah, gini kan enak teman-teman. Kita bisa komunikasi secara...
I think I'll just shoot it now.
You can shoot it now.
There's a second and then
Black Garden.
okay. Is it give or kill or the hands?
The hands one.
I need to look for give first. I just see earth. Oh, there it is. Give.
And then Black Garden. There we go. Nice.
That's all you. Oh wait, you just get TP. Never mind.
Yeah. It usually does it like immediately. I don't know why it didn't. I don't know why it didn't teleport us like immediately.
And probably trying to process information or whatever. Okay, one down.
Okay, nice. Your turn to read.
What's my turn to read now?
Yes, sir. It's over here on me.
Person. Okay. Live.
Okay, what was the first one?
I didn't say anything.
Oh, you haven't said? Okay.
I'm just trying to live first. Oh. I just need a third one and I'll tell you the rest.
Gotcha.
Here it comes. Last one. Okay. Darkness.
Okay, wait.
Solitude.
Darkness. Sabatun.
Harm.
Worm. Alright, let's go.
Hallelujah. Here we go. Yeah, like the last word that fired, it's one-shotting most of the weavers.
I mean, it should. You one-shotted a yellow bar recently.
All of them?
Oh, wait.
Was it me or you that's reading?
Your guy's over there.
Oh, I see it. I thank you for freezing my servile knight. Oh wait, I guess what's that reading again?
Oh no, I'm the one reading.
Okay.
Okay.
Back and forth. Okay.
Let's get all the modes first, like we did last time, okay?
Great. Ready to play. One minute. Yes. That was close. Oh, that was fun. Like after breaking the shield, like the last were just two taps to the knight. Oh, I get it. It's like all adds and then mini boss, adds and mini boss. I get it.
Yeah, usually.
I mean that's classic on Marvel video games. Am I right?
I mean, it's what it is.
Not that I'm complaining.
Okay, I got all the modes. You ready to shoot?
Yeah.
Alright, the first one is Black Heart.
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
Okay, now I got all the orbs.
Cool.
First one you said was Black Heart, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, next.
That wasn't it.
Really? Black Garden, not Black Heart. I'm a dumbass.
Yeah, that was my bad. I should have said heart maybe. Oh no, heart is much more different. Okay, now it's Black Garden.
Heart, that was my bad.
Now it's Garden.
Okay. Yeah. But not yet. Two.
Alright, I got all the modes.
I got 2, no, 3. Okay, 4.
Alright. So the first one is Black Garden.
Garden this time.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yep.
Okay, 1.
Yep, next one is Guardian.
Guardian. Oh, the one with ghost on top.
Yes, sir.
It's 2.
Next one is the Tower.
Tower. There it is. 3.
The last one is Scorn, the Forsaken logo.
4. Got it.
Nice.
That was close. To think that a lot of people like just couldn't do this because they couldn't communicate with anybody.
Oh yeah, I mean it's a nightmare for introverts, especially.
Hey, I'm an introvert and I have no excuse.
Me too, actually, but you know.
Some worse than others.
I guess people are scared because it's a two-person activity, I guess.
Yeah, and here we go.
And I'm gone.
I'm alive. I was like, how am I alive? Well, I took care of the groom though.
Thank you, my good sir.
Don't have to worry about getting sniped. Oh, and I'm dead. I thought I saw an exit, but it was
I'm coming.
it was like a visible wall.
I mean, yeah, the first time I did it too, I died a lot here. That's just a given at this point.
Seriously, the pyramid witness on the site never ceases to be never ceases to impress.
Oh yeah, dude. If there's anything to get impressed about this game, is the art direction.
Yeah,
Like the
especially
environments.
Dark. You know, I feel like Road Nightmares and say Salvation's Edge's mechanics should have been swapped. You know, where it was about the light and dark, like things in Salvation, whereas it was the resonance and Road Nightmares.
Yeah, now that you talk about it, I do see the similarity of the two rates.
Like, could you imagine like fighting Nezarec by just becoming resonant? Like instead of just like making one side light and the other side dark, it's all about like breaking it's all about like collecting residents, putting them into their respective boxes in order to weaken Nezarec.
Yeah, actually, that makes much more, you know, thematic sense, you know?
Also, what if Verity was the encounter and route instead of the planets?
Yeah,
Or
yeah,
maybe
the
just
planets.
keep the planets, but also have like Verity's like mechanics.
You know, full confession, I haven't done Salvation's Edge because I was so intimidated by it.
Oh, I'll be honest, I was intimidated by it, but once you get used to it, it's pretty good.
Because to me, it's like Last Wish, you know? I only did Last Wish once because it was so complicated for me. It was fun, it's just, you know, like, it's much more demanding in terms of, like, communication.
Okay, one. Guess we were on. It manifested, right? Oh, there's a light font.
Yep.
I couldn't find a place to stand on.
Oh, you okay there?
I don't know where to jump on over there.
Yeah, actually, Oh, it was like under something. You have to go through this fucking pillar.
Over that pillar.
Like over here.
Where?
Look at this. It's down here, I guess.
Yeah, actually. I can't find the darkness one. Oh. Never mind. This is to stand on.
You find it?
No! No! It's like
Did you fall off?
high.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Wait, I'm gonna put on Stompies. There you are. Nope. Too low.
Oh, what?
But
You
never
need to
mind,
go
never mind.
one higher, I guess. Oh, you found it?
Okay, go, go, go.
Okay, nice.
Okay, roll manifests.
Oh, well, I fucked up.
Okay, here we go. I'll revive you if you want me to.
Sure.
Yeah, 45.
Thank you.
So, here. Minutes, seconds.
Oh, for Dude, the problem with Warlock is we are so arrogant, you know?
Nick, I'm a Warlock master pretty much, and even I perfected the momentum that's required to jump up. It's all about momentum, man.
Do we even have time?
No. Wait,
We're here. Oh,
did it bug out?
I guess it did.
Who cares?
Oh, thank God.
Oh, I think I remember this is like the clock, right?
Yes.
4 and 8. Yeah, 4 and 8 are not lit.
So,
That's why I'm buying
what
one.
colors are you using? So which one is number 1 for you? Is it the right one or the left one?
Left. Like
So-
one, like left to right is how I go. One,
Left to
two,
right? Okay.
Wait, I thought I said that, but okay. Oh, one minute. You know, I feel like, imagine if the Hive Wayfarers never existed, and I feel like we might have gone the tormentor pretty early, instead of like, and Lifehouse probably would have gone the subjugator.
I guess. Okay, which one for you is on?
4, 9, and 10. No, on, you mean off? That's the ones that are off, I mean.
Okay. Okay, read it again.
Yeah, the ones that are off are 4, 9, and 10.
Oh shit, you ran out. I ran out of the buff. Damn, I forgot how to do this. Do you know how to do this?
I don't know.
I just straight up forgot.
Oh wait, I think the tormentor was the time you should have like, you should have had the time to like turn on. Okay. Okay, now he's weak.
You wanna try shooting it?
Sure. Hey, he is. Wait. He is down.
Okay, for me, the one that is off is 1, 2.
Oh, I should have asked what yours was showing.
Yeah.
That's the case.
So I need to call out the ones that are off, right?
Riz, you should have said what yours were what the ones that weren't glowing on your side.
All the ones that are glowing.
Are you there? Riz.
Yo?
hello?
Sorry.
There. Yeah, you should have told me which nuts weren't glowing.
Oh, did I? Oh, fuck, I pressed the wrong button, sorry. Okay, I'm gonna call out the ones that are off.
I'll call out. No, you'll call out. I'll shoot the ones that you want.
Yeah.
They want me to shoot.
Okay,
Which ones want me?
mine, the ones that is off is 1, 2, and 6.
I have no clue what we're doing.
Me too, actually. Hold on.
Is that 1 to 6 from right to left or left to right?
Left to right.
Okay, that was.
Hold on, I need to find my notes.
Wait, you made notes?
I did. But it doesn't help me at all. Okay, so we need to shoot the ones that are active for both of us.
Okay. Find. Oh, I get it. Okay, so I have 1, 6, and 7. What do you have?
The ones that are on.
So both ones. So we shoot both. So I shoot both ones then.
Hold on, wait. Because the way I did it, I call out the ones that are active, and then we shoot the ones that are active for both of us.
The ones that are lighted, you mean?
Yeah.
I have 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9.
2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9.
What are yours?
4.
Hello?
Yeah, hold on. I'm reading. 4,
That 2,
7,
8.
7, 8, 9. You say? Okay, we need to shoot. We need to shoot 4, 8, and 9.
Oh, 4, 8, 9 then.
Yeah. Okay, shoot 4, 8, and 9.
4,
8 and 9.
8, 9. There we go.
Woo! Let's go. I finally remember it.
Okay, phase 2.
Okay, you read them out. I'll tell which one to shoot.
Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, and 9. Or not, no, not that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, and 9.
1, 2, 3, 4, 7, and 9.
Yep.
Oh shit. So we shoot 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, and 9. You said.
Yep.
Okay, we shoot 1, 4, and 9.
1, 4, 9. Okay. So you said 1, 7, 1, 4, 9, right?
Yes, sir. Okay, I got the buff.
Oh, you shot it.
1,
1, 4, 9.
1, 4, and 9.
Yep. Shoot it.
Let's go.
There you go.
I shot a fucking leaf. Why is this tree on the way, dude?
Okay, we need to be fast this time. We got like a minute and a half.
It's okay, we got it. Hopefully.
Okay, 12 minutes. I got it.
Okay, you read them out.
Wait. Let's keep the 12 minute alive first.
Oh shit, he's dead.
Okay, I got it. 1, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9.
1, 4, 5, 6. We shoot 1, 1, 5, and 6. 1, 5, and 6.
There you go.
Woo! Let's go.
That was a close one.
Yeah.
Onward. You know, there's something weirdly satisfying about precision killing the Grim, like the same the darkest particles.
I mean, I'm just satisfied to kill them because they couldn't scream at my ear anymore.
That too, and also, it's just that they're also witness forces, so it makes them like, it's, you know, like unique. Oh, sweet.
Now they're dead.
Here we go. And gone. Oh, you want light and dark. Just build the bridge. Oh, I just got booped off the platform.
Okay.
Didn't know there was a ogre over there.
You can respawn, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we have time.
Right, I'm guessing they took note from the Reckoning ogres, if you know what I mean.
Bro, I forgot about all that.
So, long story short, Reckoning, you probably know about the activity, the bridge encounter. Okay, on the dark. So yeah, long story short, Reckoning had a bridge encounter where the only way you could be killed without Well of Radiance, was by getting booped off of a bridge.
Oh, I see. So they added a fucking ogre in here to prevent that from happening.
So yeah, Well of Radiance was so strong back then, the only way to die was instant death from getting knocked off a bridge. That was actually the reason why they added the ogre, because Well of Radiance was just too strong back then. There we go.
That guy's a lot of health.
And yeah, that was made easy with the last word.
Oh yeah, definitely, dude. You were like chunking away his health while I like plinking plonking.
Yep. So the one thing I probably wouldn't recommend to use it would be for raid DPS though. It's honestly the case of fun to use, but not the best at everything, you know?
Oh yeah, definitely. There's a lot of that going on in this game.
Like, it's actually really good to use, but it's very situational. Oh, this is the subjugator. Oh, look at that, 12 minutes.
I think we can do this.
Pretty confident. Just, add and then the add, and then the ball. Okay, I'd say we can damage her. Oh, doesn't it? Oh. Gotcha!
I'm almost dead.
There, one chunk down, 2 to go. Okay,
So I'm reading first, right?
same. I have no clue.
Yeah, we have to read
I
again.
think we need to wait for night. I think we need to wait for night to start throwing it away.
Oh shit! Yeah, we killed these wizards.
Wizards. Yes, that wizard came from the moon.
That wizard came from the moon. I'm not even playing like Destiny 1, but I know that reference. Oh fuck.
Oh yeah, I'm shooting. Fuck,
Oh, this is
fuck.
bad.
Okay, I'm shooting.
Okay, then I'm reading. Okay, hold on, I'm killing him. Okay, so we got drink,
Spring. Okay.
and then traveler,
I see Traveler, but I can't find ring. You mean commune or like a top or a drink?
drink. Wait, hold on, wait. No. It's witness, sorry. It's the witness.
Witness.
Yeah, they look the same.
Traveler. Then
Hive.
5. Up to yep. 5. There you go. Be vulnerable. Seriously, 2 minutes in.
Yeah, we got this.
Yeah, there's plenty of time.
Yeah.
Also, he's kind of berserk right now. I feel like when the superheroes go berserk, they're like they have like less aim assist on them.
Like a resistance? Oh, fuck.
No, more like like aim assist.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Especially in the Strand one. That guy can seriously snipe.
No. Okay, I think that's most of the ads. Now we can go after them. Yeah, I call it a her because all the subject areas are female.
Oh, really? I didn't even know that.
Yeah, in that case, that makes the tormentors all male. I think it was like a bunky death that like confirmed that all the subject areas were female. Oh, now we have the strength. Now we have the strength investigator. Forgot about you. Oh, look at that.
God damn, okay. Now I'm the one shooting.
Okay. Looks like- Okay, wizards are on me. I got killed. I got overwhelmed by husks.
I got you.
Oh, you're running the,
Oh, fuck.
what the hell are you doing?
I tried to rift and revive at the same time. It didn't work.
Seven minutes.
Mine's dead.
I got shot. I got ganked by the wizard again.
I got you.
Okay, I got the wizard this time. Okay, wizard's down. Oh, I'm reading.
Yes, sir.
Hive,
Hive.
Guardian,
Guardian. Hold on, let me find him. Okay, Guardian.
and Warship.
Worship. Oh, I'm about to die.
Gotcha. Warship.
Got it.
Okay. Be vulnerable. Okay, damage.
Oh shit, he got us. She got us both.
He's down though. Okay, now we read the wall.
Yeah. Do you want to call out the ones that are shoot? Or am I calling up?
Sure. It changed. I mean, it's changing. This is a little chart because it's like a wheel shape. Let's just say.
Just use clock numbers.
Okay. Okay. 12, 1, 12, 1, 6,
1.
and
Shoot 1.
10. Okay, first I need to shoot the wizards.
Oh yeah, right.
1. Oh, fuck! I died with the buff.
Is it right?
Okay, 1, right?
Yeah. Wait. It changed.
Okay.
It changed really fast. Yeah. Okay, read.
4, 4, 5, 9.
5. Shoot 5. Nice.
That's.
Add clear first. Clear the grims.
12, 1, 6, and 11.
11. Oh shit. My bad.
And then 10. Okay, 12, 2, 6, and
12.
10.
Nice.
There we go.
Okay, let's clear apps first.
And clear.
Okay.
Okay. Makes it a little faster. Okay, last ones. 3, 4, 7,
3.
9.
Nice. One more. Add clear first.
Okay.
Okay, we're good.
Ready?
Yep.
1.
1. Let's go.
Barrier down. Okay, I'll get the stasis one. You get the.
Yeah, I got the strand.
Look at that. 2.5 minutes to spare.
Yeah, but mine's not dead yet. I'm struggling. Mine is self health. She's about to die.
He's close to death. Mine's close to death. We'll keep them under 6.
Oh, we have plenty of time. Mine is dead.
Mine's close to dead.
I'm coming to you.
So watch out. Weaver's behind you. England, piece of shit.
She's dead. She's dead. Woo! That was so close, dude.
Now to collect.
Gokil mas lanjut. Iya mas tem gila. Seru banget
That
anjir.
beautiful cape.
Dude, mine is just a fucking ring. Masih lanjut. Iya mas tem ini baru aja selesai yang ini.
So we can forfeit.
I don't know, it's up to you.
Yeah,
I mean, you're definitely winning. I'm a warlock.
I choose peace.
Okay then.
for yourself. I'm so proud. You and we're not interested in playing other people's games. Now, Ziva Warad. Oh, my sister is always
Where is it?
played by the rules.
Oh, it's over here.
And where did that get her? Nowhere good. There's no power in blindly
Relativism.
following the whims of capricious, self-titled gods.
Oh, what the heck? I got 2 of them.
Yourself.
I think the oh wait, they patch it so that he gives you 2 if you complete it.
Oh, really? That's generous.
Yep.
That's generous of them.
Uh, I mean, considering the challenge behind this mission, I can't say I'm shocked.
I mean, yeah. It's a really good mission, though.
Hell yeah. Way to shoot, man. Mine has Spirit of the Assassin Verity, and the other one has Ophidian Synthesis.
Both of mine
What I'm
have
looking for
Obsidian.
is-
What you looking for?
The one I'm looking for is the one with, Caliban and Caliban and this, and maybe Assassin. I have no clue.
Damn, a melee build. Nice.
Yeah, where you punch something and it goes kaboom.
Yeah.
Like everything goes boom. And unlike Caliban's hand, you don't need proximity. You don't need the proximity knife in order to trigger.
Yeah, the ones I've been using on my hunter is the one has... It has a Star Eater and then a... what is it called? Inmost Light. So I could just spam abilities and then my super is a slightly bit stronger.
Oh. That was one hell of a mission.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. It's just, finding the right guy to play it with is so hard. Good thing we vibe.
Also, the cherry on top. After doing this, you don't have to worry about playing it again in order to get the class item.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
All you have to do is either play Pale Heart
Or wait for Zur,
or wait for Zerk. In fact, he's here right now.
Yeah. But then I use all my strange coins on my on the surfboard.
Also, and guess what? You don't have to pay for it anymore. It's just one and done. And guess what? You get strange coins pretty easily from doing like ritual content.
It's true. It's just just play the game, I guess.
Vanguard, PvP, or Gambit. Speaking of Gambit, I'm honestly surprised that Bygones can come rolled with Firefly.
Bygones? Which one is that? I forgot.
Gambit pulse rifle.
A pulse rifle with Firefly.
Yeah. A rare breed these days, and I remember, what was it, the King's Fall pulse rifle came with a Firefly?
Oh yeah, that one, yeah. I remember that one.
Right. I wouldn't be shocked if Vault of Glass gets a facelift. Not really like a remaster, but like a facelift, kind of like Prophecy, with its weapons getting like a class, like an origin trait, and maybe some like elemental changes.
Oh, hopefully, dude. Because Fall of Glass for me
How
is just
about
it's just fun.
How about this? You know how in Vault of Glass, like the main perk on the weapons in D1 was weapons will deal extra damage to oracles.
Yeah.
How about this? I call it glass cannon. Basically like damaging, breaking a target shield or destroying. Basically breaking a target. No, the weapon will deal extra damage to to shields and will do extra damage to shields and constructs, which basically means turrets and turrets and of course oracles. However, breaking a shield or destroying breaking the weapon, your weapon will deal more damage to shields, constructs, and guardians with their super active, and final blows on constructs and destroying a shield will grant bonus damage to the gun.
Ah, so it's like a Vorpal weapon, like back then.
Sort of like that, but specifically for shields and against like vehicles or constructs, and of course that means oracles. However, and also with and of course the Guardian with the super active, which is like you got the Vorpal idea.
Yeah, that's actually pretty good because,
And,
Vorpal is just like,
and,
it's not really worth it, I guess, anymore. So making it
it
an
becomes
origin
like,
trait is really good.
and also it becomes like a minor rampage sort of mini when you break a shield, and there's plenty of shields to shoot.
Oh yeah, right.
You know, think of it like the Rasputin origin trait where it refills the mag on shield break.
Yeah, I remember that.
Well, it's not like that, but instead of refill, it's slate bonus damage. I think like 25%.
No, that to me sounds like a gun worth, farming.
And also, I wouldn't be shocked if, say, Vault of Glass gets a facelift, but they don't make the weapons like craftable just to make the weapons more worth seek to grinding.
Yeah, definitely. I
And
mean,
I wouldn't be saddened by that because Vault of Glass is a fun raid by itself. Unlike Gauss.
oh yeah. God of Salvation, I only did it once and never did it again.
Fair enough. I felt like it was underrated, but hey, he's wrong.
Yeah.
Other than that, how about this? Asus Praetus Vengeance, not Praetus Revenge, and a Strand Fatebringer.
A Strand Fatebringer. It
And
sounds
guess what?
dope.
Yes, it can still come with Firefly, since every weapon in Vault of Glass minus the rocket launcher comes with Firefly.
Oh yeah, that's right. Now you mention it, I just realized that as well. Yeah.
Yeah, despite not being a solar or a kinetic weapon, despite them not being solar kinetic weapons can drop Firefly. And why? Because how about this? The God Roll for if you're doing like an elemental thing, you can have Outlaw and how about this? Firefly on the third column and Hatchling on the fourth column, which means explosions and
damn.
rings.
That's crazy.
And not only that, you get the reload boost at the same time.
People would go dying for that, dude. I mean, I would.
Exactly why I said like they wouldn't be craftable because they're just so worth getting.
Yeah. I mean, the Fatebringer that I'm using has like explosive payload and Firefly.
And
Imagine with
you can actually
Hatchling, holy
debate-
shit.
And heck, you can debate whether you want explosive payload or Firefly when it comes to your Fatebringer roll. Like, which one you want to pursue is what I mean.
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah, would you prefer a Fatebringer with a Hatchling with explosive payload or Firefly? Would be the debate question.
Damn.
They're both in the third column this time.
I
Oh,
mean,
no, actually, scratch that. You'd probably debate whether you want Hatchling or explosive payload because they're both fourth column.
yeah, because the thing about Fatebringer is that it can roll with explosive payload and Firefly, which is really fucking good.
So you could probably debate whether you want it to be effective with the explosive payload, or you want it to go in on the sort of like synergy with Threadling, or Hatchling, I mean.
Yeah, the possibilities are just really good if you're playing Warlock with, what's it called?
Right.
Broodweaver.
Yeah, with Broodweaver, yeah. And also you could say, oh, where does Strand come into play with Vault of Glass? Well, the Vex are a collective consciousness, so of course they would do that.
Yeah, I mean, time doesn't apply to them. Why not?
Time is a suggestion to the Vex. Anyway, Stasis because trying to think. Because they control time, and Stasis is all about control.
Yeah, it's funny to me people like mistook Stasis as only ice abilities, whether it's actually a much more complex than that. It's actually like reality shattering.
It's basically all about like not just freezing time like time itself, but like bending like the universe around you to your will. I mean, that's why it's called the element of control, because you're controlling the fabric of reality around you.
It's pretty sick and makes sense. Yeah, and it makes sense they use ice to represent it.
Right, because that's basically our mental sort of like manifestation of what stasis looks like. I mean, if it wasn't ice, it would probably be something else. It might just look like, you know that attack that the witness used that
Yeah.
like cut through the ghost.
Oh yeah, that one.
I mean, we didn't
That
see
is pretty
what
sick.
cut through them, but that we didn't see what cut through them. But when we faced the witness in final shape, we finally saw the glass like shards that we see attacking us.
Oh yeah, at the final iconoclasm mission. Yeah, that was pretty sick.
Yep. Yeah, I mean that's basically us like creating a mental image of, or at least with prismatic, we kind of finally have an image of what was attacking us. But anyway, I'm just gonna quickly go to my headset because I enjoy talking. Hold a sec.
Gue dapat teman guys. Aduh.
All right, I'm back. So yeah, I mean, think of all of that plus the glass cannon origin trait.
Yeah, it would go hand in hand, you know, as a theme.
Oh, definitely. I mean, it kind of fits the, like you said, the theme of the Vault of Glass too. Glass cannon. And that might actually work well with, say, that might actually benefit other weapons like the. I'm trying to think. The. Like Kratos Revenge, as like say like a long range sort of like tank killer, say like the Goliath tanks, or that's more like Season's Vengeance, the rocket launcher, where it'll be more like a tank killer, or heck, maybe even a thresher killer with the rockets. Since it damages constructs, which basically includes vehicles.
Yeah.
Or not damages, but does extra damage too. I'm just gonna free roam.
What have Bungie reworked on the raids? I mean, they haven't reworked any raids, haven't they?
Not really. They just updated the content. They just updated the weapons. So how about if they were update multi-class? How about what if they just gave Atheon a final stand?
Oh, that's actually a very good idea. I mean,
Atheon.
It's like a cakewalk.
Would be something. Yeah, exactly. And the Atheon's final stand would be like, he summons one last time stream, but this time he summons 6 oracles at once instead of like 3 at 3 times. So yeah, he sends you through a final time stream, and you have to. No, maybe not that. How about this? Like he sends like one person like. No. He sends like 2 people through both time streams, and you have to. And he summons like 6 like oracles, 3 on each side. So like 3 on Mars, 3 on Venus, and when Mars is done, the portal opens, they go through, and when the Venus portal is done, when Venus oracles are done, they're through, and that makes Atheon vulnerable.
I mean,
It definitely goes with the theme of Vault of Glass as a counter,
Yeah, it actually goes real well, but
Or
isn't it
instead of
too I don't know, too complicated for a final stand? Because the final
Not
stand
really,
is
because instead of like doing 3 oracles at once, you're just instead of opening up one portal at once, one portal each, you're just opening up both portals. You're opening up both portals, and let's just say to make it easier, the oracle like sequence repeats itself 3 times, so that you have time to say save like people on both sides. Okay, you're right. It's kind of complicated. So yeah, I definitely say send the fire team to one side and have them deal with all 6 oracles.
yeah.
Mars or Venus still, And instead, because it's it's only one shooting gallery encounter. Let's say it repeats itself 3 times so that you can memorize the order. you kill all 6 oracles, that starts the final 10 where Atheon, you know, will do 1 last time's vengeance.
Oh, so you're saying the ones that get pulled in, they're the ones to shoot, not they're calling out? Like just purely like encounter 2?
Well, no, I mean like the ones outside of the portals call out, ones like normal, but this time like the ones that are pulled are shooting 6 is what I meant to say.
Hmm.
Much like same as before, you know? But instead of 3, you're shooting 6.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess to make it not too complicated, I guess it's just pull 1 guardian.
No, it's more like pull all 5 guardians and 1 stays back to call.
Oh yeah, okay, I see what you're getting at.
Maybe not 1, 2, because he still needs 1 to open the gate. And which one it is, Mars or Venus, you know?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And that will be, and after that, it's the final, like, Time's Vengeance, where, you know, final damage phase, where you fail to damage it, he erases your existence.
I mean, it's basically how it is now.
Which I like what it is right now. Like, let's just say instead Atheon summons a time stream, it would just say something like, say, Atheon calls upon the full power of the glass throne. That would be like the message.
Yeah. You know what, actually, the Vex is the reason that made me want to buy the season pass for episode Echoes.
Echoes?
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. They're definitely the most interesting, like, unexplained faction in the game.
Yeah, and I want their story to be like the most
Interesting.
interesting and more focused on the year, probably, because I was disappointed when I hear that episode 2 is gonna come back to the what's it called?
Scorn?
The Elixni? What are those guys called? Fallen?
The Scorn.
Oh,
Fallen,
it's,
the same thing.
yeah, they're the same thing. I didn't like the theme
Oh.
of the Fallen or the Scorn, personally.
I mean, it was mostly just, you know, like, as they implied, you know, lost glory, and someone just trying to reclaim it.
Yeah, but the way I see it, they're like space pirates or Vikings for me.
Great Space Pirates is a pretty close one.
Yeah,
Heck, that's actually the theme of, like, Seasonal Plunder.
yeah, Plunder,
It's a
exactly.
pirate theme.
And that's the thing, I didn't like it. I don't know why, it's just my preference. I didn't like space, Viking space, pirates thing. I didn't like it. That's why I didn't even play Season of the Plunder.
Fair enough. I feel like I heard that Bungie is planning on adding like additional weapons to like raids that didn't have like, especially to the old raids, name of the old raids, especially the remaster ones that didn't have their whole roster from D1. Like,
Oh yeah, there are weapons missing from D2, huh?
missing a D2. For example, in King's Fall, the missing weapons are the rocket launcher and the shotgun and the auto rifle. Yeah, and I can already imagine what those weapons can do. Like, how about this? Strand auto rifle, stasis shotgun, maybe stasis like not stasis. Probably just keep the void. Keep it as a void rocket launcher. Because not everything has to, you know, take out the darkness slot, but just enough.
Yeah, I mean, right now it's like the energy weapon is too much, you know, too much to think
Right.
about because of the kinetic slot. It's just like, oh yeah, we'll just use this.
Right. Though, fun fact, the last raid to have, new raid to be exact, to have a kinetic weapon was Val the Disciple, funny enough. Did you know that?
Really? Oh yeah, the submachine gun. I remember that.
Yeah, the SMG, and that's it. I don't count Kingsfall because that's a reprise raid.
Yeah.
Or if you do, then Kingsfall would be the last raid to have kinetic weapons.
Didn't Rune of Nightmares have? Oh no, that was a stasis one, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was stasis and strand weapons. No kinetic weapons. Same with Salvation's Edge. Yeah,
Salvation's Edge had like stasis and strength weapons, but no kinetics. And arguably, I'd say it had some of the best weapons in the game. Well, Salvation's Edge. I mean, there's a pulse rifle. There's the SMG. I'd say is pretty good. There's the. I'm trying to remember because it's been a while since I played Salvation's Edge.
I'm trying to see which one it is.
There's the bow.
What bow was it?
The arc bow.
Oh, an arc bow. I see.
Which is basically, fun fact, is actually a Trinity rule like navy.
We have never gotten a strand bow before, haven't we?
Enemy is undeterred.
We
They're
did.
regrouping
Well,
for another
we're
strike.
And the Wish Keeper. Oh, did you not play Season of the Wish?
I haven't played that time. I mean, I did. I just, I was at a hiatus of the game.
But yeah, fair enough. I was gonna say, the Wish Keeper is basically the inverse of Witch Hunter, and it's a strand exotic bow. What it does is basically like when you kill enemies and give them some hits, you fill up like a meter that when fully charged will leave behind like a trap of snares that will suspend enemies when they touch it.
Oh, a snare like in the Witch Queen activity?
Not really, but like an actual like snare trap.
I see.
So if I were to guess for the other King's Fall weapons if they ever come back, because get this, the King's Fall auto rifle was a 450 and it sucked. Like the stats were lying to you. It like could not be controlled at all. Like its stability, like it was uncontrollable. Even at 60.
I thought 450s are good, like the auto rifle, or is it
Oh, they
that
are.
one was just bad?
That one in particular was just really bad. The stats were lying to you because of how uncontrollable its recoil was actually. So the shotgun was, I'd say, probably mid-tier out of the whole roster. I mean, it was a slower, like aggressive frame shotgun. Pretty decent, though. But the stat package was really that special beyond that. It was just a raid shotgun.
I mean, I don't use shotguns very much, but if there's one shotgun I want, is the one that is from Ron,
Word of Nightmares. Oh yeah, the conditional finality. Oh, how about a shotgun with chill clip?
That's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty good.
And that's why I said the King's Fall shotgun could be stasis because it can hold
Yeah.
chill clip. And that means up close and personal, you're freezing shit left and right.
That would be a nightmare on PvP.
So that's the exception. In PvP, you're just slowing things, but in PvE, it just takes like 2 shots. How about, in this case, they're gonna use a pellet instead of actual. Oh wait, that would make sense because the Green Rifle does that too. Let's just say like it's 2 shots with a shotgun, like you are like freezing targets in PvE.
Yeah, like a downgraded version of the Ron shotgun.
Oh, definitely. Like, I mean, it's a legendary. How could it not be downgraded?
Yeah. They're doing it a lot these days. I mean, like taking the concepts of exotic weapons and then just downgrading it.
I mean, it's not a bad idea.
It's not bad. I mean, it's pretty good.
In fact, I was gonna say, that's actually what the Salvation Death Bow is. It's basically a downgraded Trinity tool where, get this, it can run with Bolt Shot.
What does full shot do again? I forgot about that part.
Basically, when you kill an enemy, when you reload, it makes the next shot jolt targets.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And on a bow, that means like the next shot.
It's every shot, right?
It's every shot. As long as you're damaging and killing enemies.
Yeah, I mean that's basically Trinity cool.
Yep, and hence it's a weaker version of it because it's just ones instead of like on the floor. You need to hit targets.
Yeah, that's right.
Call me crazy. Imagine if the collective obligation catalyst just makes it so that you can leech like any element when you have prismatic equipped.
Which gun?
Collective obligation.
Oh yeah, right.
Exotic. Like, imagine that, like a weapon that can leech like the debuff from every element. Maybe not when you're prismatic, but just when you have it equipped. Like it goes from being a void weapon to like whatever your super is weapon.
Oh yeah, like tessellation.
Kind of like that. However, with the catalyst, even if you do have like the element equipped, that's just for the shooting damage. However, it's when you're leeching that's when it's different because say you activate like leech or void leech or say like in this case energy leech in this scenario.
Yeah.
It shoots both elements, say like or all three elements of whatever you have like leech. So say you have like your solar super equipped, it's shooting normally solar weapons. However, you have say a strand debuffing ability to each strand as a result, and then you have say scorch and then it leads to scorch, and then finally you have say slowing. That means you then leech slow, which means that when you use energy leech, you're scorching, freezing, and unraveling while also shooting strand.
That's right. That sounds crazy, yeah.
At the same time.
Because when you said that you said leeching from like a solar debuff, I didn't think it was possible because solar only has one debuff, was it? Only scorch.
It was
Is that right? Yeah.
Or if you want to be funny, restoration.
Yeah, that's right. Restoration. Every kill like restores health. Pretty cool.
I think of it like heal clip. When I heal that one auto rifle that you get from Kill Hard.
Oh yeah, that one. I think it was No Distraction. The name was. I forgot.
The support auto rifle. It's very similar to
The Osteo Shriga.
that's what I was gonna say. Officer Trigger, because it's shooting from needles. And needle enemy. I think they should just, how Lost Word is like a one-of-a-kind hand with the hit firing? Well, they just make like a legendary or like weaker variant of it and make it like a new like hand cannon archetype called Rapid Fire Frame.
I mean, they already have it. Like, right. What's the gun called? I forgot.
Precision Frame?
Like, yeah, the guns that shoots twice. The handgun that shoots twice.
Oh, that's the double, that's the burst fire one. Except that's burst fire, not hit fire, which is full auto.
Oh yeah, right.
Like, when you hold down the trigger, it becomes like full auto. When I hold down when you're hit fire, it becomes full auto, I mean.
Yeah. Would that be too much for a legendary weapon?
Not really, because it doesn't have the benefits of Blast Sword, which is fan fire or the hip fire grip.
True. Gue malah nggak mau ngomong ya.
In fact, without hip fire grip, it would be useless. Also, Blast Sword has its own like reticle where when you have fan fire on, the accuracy just stays. Like it doesn't get like wider and wider when you hold down the trigger. So say when you're using a legendary rapid fire frame, you still need to like feather the trigger so that the reticle cone when you're hip firing stays on the target. So yeah, there's bloom when you're hip firing.
I mean, yeah, it's pretty good. It's practically adding a new type of weapon in the hand cannon slot.
And yeah, better idea. How about what if just get the catalyst, it's just like, you know, like, I'd say it's good as it is. I mean, you don't need to go further into the hipfire and stuff, but just make it more useful in, say, PvE. Like, say, offhand strike for PvP, but PvE, Firefly. Like, imagine that hipfire and creating explosions. That deal with that.
Yeah, it doesn't. So you mean it doesn't need precision shots for make it to Firefly, I guess?
But, no, you still need precision shots, but from the hip.
Oh yeah, that'll add a challenge to it. Yeah.
No, better idea. I call it fan Firefly, where precision final blows and final blows from the hip will trigger the explosion.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, that is a good idea actually.
Where, I mean, not that you're going to be ADSing with the last word that much. So you might as well go all in on the hipfire ability.
Yeah.
Just like, and instead
Delay
of
jump
calling
sih.
Firefly, you just call it fan Firefly. Ooh, you know?
Gue diajak ngomong terus mas Tem. Jadi gue kan gak enak kalau tiba-tiba ngomong yaudah ya coy. Ntar lah habis ini. Gue kayaknya gak jadi dungeon deh hari ini deh. Cuma misi tadi biasa itu tadi. Ya dari tadi mah.
You know, the weapons getting callous in episodes are actually mimicking like the extensions that reflect the enemy type they are fighting against.
Which weapon?
Like the weapons getting callous in these episodes. Like for example, last episode, the weapon getting callous was, get this, two-tailed fox. And yeah, and with two-tailed, and that came on the Vex Siege expansion. In the callous, no, not two-tailed fox. Final warning. That's what I meant.
Final warning. Which? Oh yeah, right.
Sidearm.
Oh yeah, right. Final warning.
Yeah, and that came out in Echoes, and if you remember, the Vex were a pretty major threat in Lightfall. Well, not major, just a threat. And then Revenant, and that expansion threat was Flawless/Born, and get this, the Callus that got released for an old weapon this expansion is, this episode is Salvation's Grip.
Nothing else in reserve. This is it. All or nothing.
What does it do? The catalyst. I mean,
Grenade launcher.
yeah.
Oh wait, it grants cross armor when you break.
Oh, I see. Because I never use it. I just use it for platforming and shit.
Yeah, this could be better though. Including the changes like that isn't enough.
I mean, what I would like them to add is the catalyst for like useless guns like Monte Carlo, stuff like that.
Oh, they gave it a catalyst like in Nightfall.
Oh, they did. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Hey, guess what? It turns the and when you have full like when you have full Markov chain, you can actually use the bayonet to deal massive damage.
Yeah, it just adds it like a glaive, right?
Yep, pretty much like a really powerful glaive at the end of
Yeah, I forgot they already did
the
that.
bayonet.
I used to love Monte Carlo, dude, but now with the power creep, like, it's not really viable anymore.
Power creep really makes a lot of like forsaken slash like shadow keep weapons like worthless. Not worthless, but just really weak. And I'd say one weapon that I'd say is a huge victim of power creep is, get this, no time to explain. You know, the pulse rifle.
Yeah.
Seriously, that is such a waste of potential of a weapon. 'Cause
It's true. It was really powerful back then in PvP.
as I say, it has so much PvE implication because get this, it's the only kinetic weapon to have elemental verbs with stasis, you know.
Yeah, that's right.
And I feel like, you know how the Quicksilver Storm has that catalyst that turns its brand?
Yeah.
I feel like they could have done the same thing with No Time to Explain, with the catalyst made of stasis, you know?
Yeah, it would make sense, like, it's released in Beyond Light, I mean.
And that's it. And the fact that it's also the weapon you get for completing the campaign.
Yeah.
You need to fill that up. Well, this one is what I was trying to explain, where when you get like precision shots and shooting enemies that are glued up by stasis, it does the same thing where it activates the portal, but this time, if you activate it halfway done, it's like weaker, kind of how it is right now. Well, minus the speed boost, the firing boost, you know. However, with if you fully charge it, you do get the catalyst speed boost, like the current catalyst, I mean. But it also slows targets on the first time. The portal slows targets on the stasis, you know.
Yeah, I get it.
But that's just without the catalyst. So that's without the catalyst. So I'm just giving the speed boost to the gun when you fully charge it.
Such a feat gives me hope for
And
the
that makes
reclamation
it
of
so that you need
Tormatul.
like 20 like
Is that
precision
your
shots
end goal,
or
Empress?
stasis debuff shots when you're using
Soul
low
has many
time,
worlds,
which
and I
balances
would
out
be
the
glad to
PvP,
have
you
you
know?
stay rather than wage war.
Yeah, that's right,
over
because it
old
was
losses.
really like the meta. One time it was in
It is
PvP.
a matter of pride.
Right, because
I'm sure
and that's just
other
with 10
emperors of the
like
past would
stacks
have
in order
said
to
the
activate the
same,
portal.
but I also
Yeah.
don't see
And as
them
such,
here.
this is kind of like a
I see
PvP nerf
someone who
because
is
if you use
more
like the
than
10
her
stacks to activate it early,
Regardless, I'll be
it's
by
still
your
helpful,
side.
but it's not like the full
Wherever
power
the
like
fight
20
takes you.
shots. That would be a pretty big like that would probably be a pretty big commitment to doing PvP in order to get the full power like stasis
Yeah.
rolling rounds. If you know what I mean, you know, high risk, high reward. And besides, you're probably more likely to be dead before you get to the 20 rounds.
Exactly.
Before you get to like the 20 rounds to activate the stasis slower.
Like you have to play good in order to get the buff, you know.
Right, in a PvE, that doesn't take a lot. No, not PvP. In PvE, that doesn't take a lot.
Yeah, you
because it's
just
pretty easy.
kill enemy. Yeah.
So it's pretty balanced on that front. Oh, I'm getting ahead of myself. The catalyst changes the damage type of the weapon to stasis, as I described before. However, precision final blows with the time portal refill the magazine and trigger a stasis like slowing burst. Well,
Ooh, okay.
stasis, like think like the Agriceptor like burst.
Yeah.
You know. Well, it slows in PvP, but it freezes in PvE. And maybe just to balance it a little more for PvP/PvE, well, they just make it like a 390 RPM pulse rifle, which is like a 3-round burst in PvP instead of a 340.
Yeah, what is it now? I forgot what it was. Now.
340. It's a high
340.
impact pulse. Yeah, it's a high impact. Let's just say, fun fact, it was actually a 340 in D1, not 340, 390. Do you know what that means? That would also mean just completely reworking its stats as well. Like maybe just like revert its like maybe revert the nerfs that it got to its aim assist and recoil,
Yeah.
or maybe even buff it so it's like even before like the nerfs. Say like its aim assist was brought to like 60 now that it's a 390 RPM, and make its recoil direction say like 85. Up from say instead of like 90, which is like, you know, kicks to the left. When they I feel like Nezarek would have probably been a little more threatening if they made him fly in his fight, you know? Because he has wings.
Yeah, it does, but how will that work? I have no idea how it will work.
Like, let's just, like, imagine, like, you damage, like, let's just say he starts flying in his final stand, you know?
Yeah, I see that.
Hold a sec. False alarm.
What happened?
Nothing. It was just I heard someone knocking on the door. It was the stairs. So yeah, like imagine like Nezarek like starts to fly in his final stand, like like using his wings.
I mean, that would be terrifying to see.
Right, and the idea is like, let's just say he starts shooting off like those like sight projectiles mid-air. And sometimes like jumps down to like suppress you and then flies right back up. Which basically means now instead of like standing in one place now, you need to like run around much like you do in Rolk.
It's true. I mean, that's the one thing I didn't like about Nazareth. We only have to stand in one place and that's it.
Right, in fact, I think like could you imagine if you had to like attack Nazareth as he's running around instead of like having to stand in one place?
Yeah.
So yeah, this idea of like his final stand, like throwing you off like that, is supposed to like put you on your toes this time since you've been like in one place this whole time.
Yeah, definitely. It'll be a good way to mix up the fight.
Exactly. But this time you don't have to worry about him like being on your ass all the time because he's now flying in midair.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's a bit of like wiggle room for you to like run around instead of like, you know, being like right in his face. And heck, maybe the mechanic, like I said, you remember when I talked about how the resonance mechanic would be a little better for Root of Nightmares?
Yeah.
And say the light and the font of light darkness light mechanic would be better in Salvation's Grip.
Yeah, that's right.
Like in this case, instead of the light and darkness like motifs like in the planet's room, it would just be like you're finding like which planets are covered in darkness in order to move them, say, from one side of the room to the other.
I mean, it will bring it to like I don't know, because it feels like the planet's encounter is so different than the rest.
Right, it's so left field.
Yeah.
In this case, the whole point of like the darkness with the resonance inside the planet room is to free the.
Ini gue malah mau ngomong banyak-banyak ya sama dia.
Which then brings you over to the, you know, the seasonal stuff in Lightfall, you know, with Titan and all that. How about you like using Deadman's Tail?
I like using it, but I couldn't land shots with it.
I mean, the hipfire stuff is nice, but it's also a, you know, an ADS weapon, just by design.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, could you imagine that weapon if it had Firefly?
Now I would use it every time then, because it's fun to use, but it's not really like a effective weapon for PvE, you know.
Right. I mean, there have been ways that it's been kind of tried to be made effective by like, you know, like reworking the cal so that it becomes faster firing when you have full cranial spike.
Yeah.
And it no longer loses that damage buff. Heck, what if they actually made it so that you could use Lucky Pants with DNT?
That would. That would make it like the Lucky Punch would work with scout rifles as well, right? Or like specifically, yeah.
With DMT. It's like, you know, a hidden you know, mechanic, you know. Or at least sort of like a hidden effect, kind of like with the poison on necrotic grip.
Yeah, that's right. Udah jam berapa guys? Ya guys.
Oh, speaking of, I have like a weird way of like, you know, like making the grind feel a little more rewarding. Well, they just replaced, maybe not replaced, but like added like a grading system to like weapons to show
grading
their
weapons.
quality. You know, graded weapons.
Yeah.
Where it's like the higher the grade of the weapon, the higher the quality it is, and that means like things like perk quality as well.
Oh,
So,
I
for
see. So
example,
it's just the same. It's the same gun. It's the same like rarity, but it has like a
but
rank
it's like a
system.
higher,
Yeah.
it's like a higher quality. So
Jam
it's
12
like
kurang
ranked.
8.
So you don't have to worry about your purples being useless, and this can also help you know which weapons you can keep and which ones to like dismantle.
Yeah, I mean they kind of already did that with how they changed enhancement in this season.
Right. I was gonna get to that. I actually have a whole board of how the grading system will work. Let's just say it goes from C minus to A plus 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 in terms of the grades. And this was not just weapons, but also armor, which also and with the grades of armor, it shows it's the grade of the armor is dependent on the stat total of the armor.
Yeah.
So let's just say a C minus armor piece is like 40 stat points, for example. Oh, here we go. Let's just say in the grades of gear are also the grades are also by rarity as well. So common gear is like C to B minus, C minus to B minus. Green is like B minus to A minus. Rare is like B to A. Legendary gear goes from A to A triple plus, which is like pinnacle tier.
Yeah.
And exotic gear is A plus to A plus plus. And also, that last one has implications, with the exotic gear being A plus for having plus pluses, and having plus plus pluses. Because get this, in this version, you can enhance your exotic weapons and armor so that they're enhanced like, perks and intrinsics,
Yeah.
which boosts their
I see that.
effectiveness. It's kind of like a second, third catalyst if you think about it. Maybe not really a second catalyst, but not really a third catalyst, but definitely a second catalyst that boosts the effectiveness of the perks.
Exactly. So
Anyway.
basically, you're saying the enhanced traits, like when we craft stuff, we could get it in like drops,
Yeah.
and
Anyway.
then there's a grade on it. Yeah, very cool.
Here's an example. The higher the grade, the more things it has going for it. For example, a C minus a weapon, like a blue, like the Kavasov, no perks, like none.
Yeah, that's right.
Typical. When you have a C, you have barrel perks on it. When you have a C plus, mag perks are in. When you have a B, and when you have a B minus, you have a trait. Your first trait. Remember, this is exiting common. This is in common gear, entering uncommon gear. You have the mag.
Bagus loh cuy, lihat ini.
The barrel mag perks plus
Tuh.
2 traits, a stock perk.
Tuh
then you
lihat,
have a B plus with
skyboxnya
stock perks.
bagus gila.
Yeah, the stock perks that were mostly on exotics. Now they're on like legendaries. Stock perks. Then
Yeah,
A
right.
minus. Then we're heading to A minus, exiting exiting uncommon and entering rare. So an A minus gives a plus 5 to stats.
Oke, so
All the weapon
teman-teman,
stats and a 10% PvE damage.
terima kasih banget udah nonton, dan kayaknya gue gak bisa lanjut untuk dungeon
think
di
of it
stream
like-
ini soalnya udah jam 12
Think of
kurang
your existing
6
weapons, like,
kurang 4
green
menit.
and
So
legendary, and, like,
dan
you're
gue
using green,
kayaknya
you
agak
get,
lebih
like,
lama ngomong
10%
sama orang
more
ini
damage
satu.
in PvE.
So
Yeah, it's green actually. So yeah, this is definitely a show. This is mostly to show that you're growing strong. You're getting stronger and stronger stuff.
yeah, I mean, like again, power creep. It doesn't feel like that way anymore.
Exactly. You're supposed to feel stronger when you get better stuff, and this is what the grading system is about. Oh yeah, A minus. Now we're heading into legendary gear. This is where you can start masterworking weapons.
Yeah,
Let's just say you get your masterwork slot when you get A gear, when you get grade A gear. Then A plus, you get plus 10 to all your stats, up from 5, and a 15% damage boost to weapons in PvE, and your enhanced and a single enhanced trait. So yeah, let's say hypothetically, like you get an A plus gear from say a Vanguard strike, and that means that it has all what I described, and it has
Yeah.
one trait that's enhanced. Which also means that if you dismantle it, you can get enhancement cores and prisms. Not prisms, but definitely enhancement cores. Wait. Yes, enhancement cores. So yeah. And A++, you get your second enhanced trait, and when you
Oke, so
get
teman-teman,
A triple plus,
kayak kita sudah dulu live stream
you
kali ini.
get
Gue belum end stream,
20
by the way, gue belum
stats
end stream.
to the
Gue
weapon stats.
end stream kalau gue udah
10,
live dari game ini. Tapi untuk kalian yang udah nonton, udah komen, Mas Temi, Mas Galang, terima kasih banget. Dan untuk dungeon ya, untuk dungeon kayaknya lusa atau besok ini, gue gak tahu. Dungeonnya gue pastiin dungeon 2 dungeon lah minimal lah. Soalnya di sini kan gue udah legendary exotic quest 1 sama dia aja dungeon 1 tapi exotic questnya lama banget yang ini tadi. Jadi ya, thank you semuanya udah nonton. Dan santai gue belum end stream.
Say exotic weapon will be like. Because remember, I said like each plus will grant like a enhanced trait or traits if it has like 2 of them, and then the triple plus makes the intrinsic trait enhanced.
So like extra enhanced. Oh, the origin trait?
Sort of like. Yeah, the intrinsic. That's the
Intrinsic,
difference,
yeah, that's
origin traits. You know, let's say for example,
Yeah.
outbreak perfected. Let's say with an A plus outbreak is normal outbreak, especially if you have to, even with the catalyst.
Like with the A++, it would make more swarms. That'll be cool.
No, not that. That's A plus plus plus. A plus plus would be like enhanced like parasitism or the whatever perk you have on it, like rewind rounds for example.
Oh yeah, right.
So let's say you're probably wondering what would enhanced parasitism do? How about this? It debuffs enemies faster. So instead of requiring like 12 nanites to get to like 200% damage boost, it now requires like say 6 to get to 200% debuff on the enemy.
Yeah, that's
And
right.
so this is PvE only to be exact. The damage boosts. Let's just say in PvP the boosts are a lot less quick and it's not as like dramatic, kind of like what it is right now. And this is where you get to the A+++, intrinsic, enhanced corruption
Yeah.
spreads, where the main perk is just, where it generates nanites on precision hits and rapid hits. How about this? It now generates additional nanites on precision hits and precision kills and rapid hits. So let's just say your rapid hit, which is like 4 nanites, normally becomes 7 nanites per rapid hit, and say with precision shots it goes up from 9 to say 15.
That's
Yeah.
a big deal.
Exactly. Which also means better ad clearing as well.
Yeah.
And this also it affects the catalyst as well, where when you generate nanites when you kill enemies with nanites attached, that goes up from say 2 to say 5.
Oke, so teman-teman, live stream ini gua akhiri di sini dulu ya. Sekali lagi terima kasih semuanya yang udah nonton, yang udah mampir di sini. Dan ya, gue orangnya gak enakan sih, jadi nanti gue ngomong sendiri aja nanti. Oke, so thank you everyone udah mampir, udah jam 00 juga. Udah istirahat, so gila 3 jam ya gua. Oke, keren. Oke, besok lanjut.